Now joined with the newest member of the Cleveland Indians, Nick Swisher, outfielder, first baseman. First off, what does it mean to you to hear that?
It sounds great, man. It sounds great. You know, this has just been such an amazing and exciting time in my life. So to be in this point in your career, man, where you go into free agency, you know, I've never done it before, so I never knew how it was. But, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's hectic. You're going back and forth, talking to a bunch of different teams. But to be able to be here and finally situated, done, settled, everything for the things that Chris and Mark and Terry, the things that they've done for my family and just making us feel wanted here. I mean, it was hard to say no, man. You had to say yes.
You talk about that free agency period, going back and forth, getting suited by a lot of teams.
Right.
What was it about the Cleveland Indians that you kept coming back to and ultimately made you sign?
You know, my wife and I, we would sit down and we would put the different teams, and then we would do pros and cons of each team. And every time we would come to Cleveland, there would be no cons. There would be nothing wrong with coming here and enjoying your life and getting to play the game that you love. You know, I've been very fortunate. I've had a great career up to this point, man. I've been in Chicago, I've been in Oakland, I've been in New York. But to be here back in my home state, in front of the Ohio fans, man, I can't wait to take that field opening day because I know it's going to be amazing.
Talk about that a little bit, because you played at Ohio State, born in Columbus, grew up in Parkersburg, which isn't too far. You're going to kind of have that hometown crowd with you.
I can't wait, man. I think it's so great, man. You know, a bunch of my buddies, friends, family members, all of them, man, they're so excited to see me coming back home, and I couldn't be more excited myself. You know, this is a team that wants to win, and they're making the moves to do that. So anytime you bring over a guy like Terry Francona, that tells me that you want to win and you want to win soon. And to be one of those pieces that they brought in, man, like I said, I couldn't be more excited, couldn't be more honored, and I just really excited to get this thing going.
You spent your whole career in the American League, so you played the Indians a number of times, especially with the Yankees here recently.
Right.
Where do you assess this team from a baseball perspective? What can you bring to this team? Where are they going? What do they need to do?
Well, hopefully we're on the up and up. You know, hopefully we're moving in the right direction. You know, I'm really excited to get to meet the guys and try and fit in, you know, where I can. So to be able to be one of these guys that kind of comes over here and tries to be that, you know, one of those pieces of the puzzle, it's a great opportunity for me. And I'm really excited, man. This organization has been first class all the way through, and they've made my free agent experience the best I could ever imagine it to be.
And finally, you mentioned Terry Francona as kind of one of the things that they've been doing in the offseason.
Right.
You have a relationship with him, your family,
Yeah.
your dad coached him, so you've known him for a while.
Right.
Talk about him a little
I've
bit.
known the dude since I've been 8 years old, you know, so he played for my father, and for me to play for him, I couldn't be more excited about that. He's such a communicative guy, you know. His lines of communication are so key, and I think nowadays that's what you got to have. You know, we're all in this thing together, so we're all trying to do our best to try and pull together and do what we need to do. So when you have a captain like that, or the leader of your team, and a guy like Terry Francona, in my mind, you can't go wrong.
And you may be the new leader on the field.
I'm excited.
Thanks
man.
a lot,
Thank
Nick. Good
you.
luck to
Thank
you here in Cleveland, newest member of the Cleveland Indians, suiting up number 33 next season.